3 days a week.
All right.
For the last 2 months.
So I'll get these all lined up, and then we can load up the bananas.
Elisa Knigge could be found in...
Ooh, that breeze feels good. So right now I'm calling it the McCall Summer Food Program.
And out.
All right.
And then back in McCall's Community Center kitchen.
So we're having ham and cheese today, courtesy of the Forest Service and the food bank. I need 2 assembly line people.
Sorting sack lunches.
I can do that.
We need sandwiches over there and veggies and dips.
Wasn't exactly how Elisa planned to spend her summer.
It's not often you see somebody wants to do something.
I'm one of those people that if there is a need, I'm going to get in there and try to help. Kids not being fed in the summer is not okay.
5 days a week, just before 10 a.m., just like clockwork. Steve Hernandez starts his day in his basement boutique. Calling it a boutique may make this clock shop sound a little fancy, but not as much as the name does.
The hot horologist.
And it looks like it's the hot horologist.
Yeah. Well, you know, and then they come in and see me and think, where did you get that name?
Steve's son Ben came up with it because he thought haute horologist sounded big time.
Something a little more special as opposed to just everyday stuff. So this is an old clock off of a ship.
Steve has faced the inside of this clock for 3 days.
As you see, there's still some wear and tear here.
So it's a profession that takes perseverance and patience.
A drive along Highway 21 will take you to Stanley, in the eastern shadow of Idaho's Sawtooth Range.
Stanley's always just a great getaway.
A town with just over 100 residents. It swells with sightseers and trail seekers in the summertime.
Hi.
Business owners try to meet their yearly budget.
And then a Reuben, you said?
In just 4 months.
We get thousands of tourists who are here to recreate in the mountains and rivers.
3608 for you.
That we're so close by.
All right, thank you so much.
That's our main product, hospitality in this town.
But a drive there these days, visitors get another view of Stanley. One that stands out, almost as what's left of a summer. Waylaid by wildfires.
One night that we had a string band playing and you could see flames on the ridge line behind it. And it was this, well, it was a surreal moment, I'll say.
Maintaining a racetrack requires big equipment and big ideas for both soil and sod. And this week at Turf Paradise, just outside Phoenix, they had one of those ideas.
It is green.
For the grass.
Grass is green.
To coincide with the National Thoroughbred League Championships, falling on the same week as the College Football National Championship playoffs, the promoters came up with a kind of copycat concept.
They asked if we could paint a section of the turf course blue, Boise State blue. They were very specific, and I understand that's a very specific color, blue.
Reflex blue.
And it's a good idea.
Except altering the hue of the home stretch to make Bronco fans feel at home wasn't a good idea, according to the jockeys.
Horses do see color, not like humans do, but they do see it. And you certainly would not want to have an incident when horses are in full stride and fighting to the finish line and all of a sudden prop.
Armed with cans of color.
These farmers are from the Dominican Republic. They are cocoa farmers. They are siblings, Carlita and Francisco Martinez. They're highlighting these farmers to just bring attention to the work that Fair Trade America does.
It takes layers to create a piece that tells a story. And much like Bobby Gatan,
I've been painting now for at least 20 years.
This piece,
mostly with spray paint,
brings together layers of the past and blends it with the present.
Well, this is very close to my heart.
At the base of this creation,
I'm a former migrant farm worker, and so for me to represent farmers in a very positive way and in a way that brings, a positive light, it's very important to me. And again, it's just puts a face to where your food comes from.